Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this graphic. I didn't spend a lot of time on the shape, as you can see. And I attempted it like two different ways. I attempted at one where there's like a curvature, as I did on these. This was my first attempt, and I just wasn't happy with the spacement. Because you can see in the original, they're really stacked on top of each other, but if you look, there's a curvature. So to do it, I'm going to take out one of these shapes and start with the shape. I'm going to go ahead and draw an ellipse and hit P, put it in the center of the page. And then I'm going to take this and actually make it no fill. I'm going to left click, right click. Now, there are 24 of these, 24 of the large tips and 24 of the smaller ones. 24 doesn't divide into 360 equally, so we're going to go ahead and just do it. And we're going to get a 2-point line, and we're going to go from there to there. We're going to Control D and duplicate it. Get the center rotation and move to the center. Let me zoom in here. And get it right on the center. Sometimes it looks like it is, and sometimes it doesn't. There it is. Now, let's get out a calculator. 360 divided by 24. No, okay, maybe it's 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it's 22. So 360 divided by 22 is 16, 36, 36. So what we want to do is get out our transformation. You know, we don't have to. We can just do it with, since we're only going to do 2 lines. Let's rotate it. Let's Control D and rotate it 16.3636. Now there's actually one in the middle of that. So let's tell you what, let's do this. Let's Control D and make a duplicate. And let's rotate it 16.3636 divided by 2. I didn't move the center rotation of the center. So I'm just going to get half that rotation. I could actually eyeball it pretty close, but we're going to go 16.3636 divided by 2. I must not have done it. Let me back up here. 16.3636 divided by 2. There we go. So it's half, it's exactly in the middle. So we're going to take this shape, and if you look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the shorter ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or not shorter, but smaller. And so what we're going to do, let's zoom in here. My circle might not be big enough. So I want to place that first one right there. And then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. And I'm going to make it, let's say, 95% of that side. No, that's not enough. Let's go 90%. And then I'm going to move it where it fits. And I need to kind of rotate a little bit. This one's almost setting perfectly. So I'm going to rotate this one to get it like right there. Now, at this time, I could use the blend tool, but I'm not going to. So this one's 90%. I'm going to hit the plus key and make this one 80%. I did a rotation. So then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to play. So I'm just eyeballing it, kind of getting it close. Actually, this one could be rotated a little better. Get that node kind of like right there. Go ahead and rotate this one because I copied it. And then we're going to take this one and hit the plus key and rotate it. Not rotate it. I'm going to make it 70%. And I'm just kind of trying to imagine the line between there. This would maybe be pretty easy if you would blend it, get one all the way down. So I'm going to hit the plus key on the keyboard, and I'm going to make this one 60%. And I'm going to move it straight down and just kind of nest it in there. Control D and make a duplicate, make it 50%, and move it over here. So this is a lot of handwork, and you could take a lot of time to get it maybe more perfect. We can actually probably raise that up a little bit, but we only need one more of each. So Control D and make a duplicate, and we're going to make this one 40% and put it right there. I move my indexing line. I'm going to take my indexing line and hit P. And we're not going all the way to the center anyway. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this one, Control D, and make it 30%. And you could change the percentage. I'm just guessing at it. And let's go ahead and rotate this guy where he's kind of in there. And that's pretty good. I'm going to move him up just a hair, kind of staying on that line. Let's call that good. So let's get rid of our circle and our lines. And let's group this together, Control G. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make these black. And I'm going to Control D to duplicate it. And I'm going to move this to the center. And I'm going to rotate this 16.3232. Look at that. And then I don't know what I'm doing when I do that. I think this is the easiest way. That's pretty cool. Now, rightfully so, my whole thing is bigger. But I think he's going to get the idea. Group that together, hold down the shift key, it'll grow from the center outwardly. And so this one, of course, this one's white and mine's black, but we can change that by putting a black box around it, object order, back a page. And then because this is a group, we can come from the outside, grab that and make it white. And see, so you can see what I saw at first, the curvature. But then I started looking, it'd be a lot easier not to work with the curvature and just work with these straight lines. Now, his shape's a little bit different. I didn't take a lot of time building that shape, and they're not perfect. Anyway, I hope that answered his question, and thank you for watching.